Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, hello.
Happy midweek, everyone. We've made it halfway through another week.
You're like a world traveler this week.
This has been a crazy week.
In and out.
I feel like this is every January. We have the same meeting, the same time of year. We have all the things.
Yes. I have to laugh, though, because I feel like Kristin's fitting us into her schedule. Because I was like, are we going to have to like call in the podcast? Yeah. But like we are genuinely like squeezing you in right now. Like she's in from one trip. Important. She's a big deal, this person. We're just going to let her think that.
Yeah,
but
no,
she's in from one trip.
I know,
and
I'm definitely not.
Next.
There's multiple reasons for that. So no, I just got back. So I flew in today. Actually, Campbell picked me up at the airport. I left my car there for Bill because he's taking the same flight today. So when you're listening to this, he'll be on a little plane headed across the country. He'll get in the car and come home. So he had a ride, but Campbell picked me up at the airport today because tomorrow after 12:30, we're headed to Columbus for the Ohio Fair Managers Conference because we really like conferences in our family. Apparently all the conventions are where we hang out. So
show this girl a good convention center any day.
Yeah, I've seen them all. I'm a big fan of all the conventions. And actually the Anaheim Convention Center is really nice. We stayed at a Marriott there and it was just like right next door. What is Joe saying?
Well, I just saw what time it was, and nobody put Joey to bed.
It's 9:30.
He has a 9 o'clock bedtime, and he's laughing.
Oh, he loves it. He's like, "Oh, this is good. Kristin's here. They're not going to know I need to go to bed."
That's exactly. And he like waves.
Actually,
like
I'm surprised at this 9 o'clock bedtime. That seems early for you, liberal parent.
Well, so when my other kids were this age, it was like an 8:30 bedtime. So. And clearly we're not abiding by the 9 o'clock. We say 9 o'clock every night. I don't think this kid has ever once gone to bed at 9 o'clock.
9:33.
I've given up on life.
So right. Danna made us dinner. It was quite nice. And then the kids and I came over and we ate tacos and then we talked and we never podcasted. And Tom says, you didn't podcast yet? I think Tom's ready to go to bed. I'm still in California. I finally adjusted to California time because now it's like, what time is it? It's only 6:30. I wouldn't even be eating dinner yet.
We got new coffee at the market, like a new variety. Yeah. And so today at 4 o'clock, we decided that would be the appropriate time to try it. Yeah. And so I'm a little wired.
Is it good?
Now. Actually, we really liked it. Yeah, it was very good. But I'm like, okay, it's only 9:30. I got lots of time. I'm ready to go. Like, I still have a lot of energy right now. So I'm going to have to like watch some TV tonight. But
it's not that I'm like, I don't have a lot of energy. I have a lot of things to do when I go home.
Well, you have to, I assume, unpack and repack.
Yeah. So I have to get all of Bill's shirts to the dry cleaner tomorrow morning. I came home with all the dirty laundry.
This is why you need to go to D.O. Summers. I know it's a little farther for you.
What is it?
D.O. Summers. You just, like, you could go there right now at night and drop your bag in the drop box, and then tomorrow by 5 o'clock it's done.
Could we have done this with the sash?
No, because it would have been done by 5 o'clock.
We'll have to fill you in on a little scoop on the Geauga County Fair Queen. We've got a little scoop. So this has been like the silliest thing, but so I told Campbell today when she called me, I'm like, call Danna. Danna can fix this. So anyway, so
I'm not good at a lot of things, but
you're good at laundry.
Good at getting stains out. I am a good laundry person.
I have a whole list of things I need to do tomorrow before we can leave. But one of them was, so we have our queen coordinator for the Geauga County Fair Queen Contest, which is wonderful. And the senior fair has just been super supportive of Campbell competing this week in the Ohio Fair's Queen Contest. And long ago, last fall, they had another sash made for her that because, when you're at the fair, like your sash gets dirty but they wanted to have another more like formal, clean sash for her. And it has a spot to put like business cards and pens. And they have this made for her and it's beautiful. And it has her name on the back. Like it was so pretty. And it wasn't made quite right. Well, this person makes these sashes for other queens, highly renowned queens, and it didn't fit Campbell right. So we had like measured. She sent it back like so long ago. I kind of forgot about it. Campbell's like, Mom. I'm like, oh, just Nancy, message Nancy. Well, Nancy's like, I have been working with this lady and she has not gotten back to me. Then she communicated that the sash was going to be put in the mail, and it's never shown up. So we leave tomorrow. So the first event is tomorrow night. And so poor Nancy is like, oh my goodness, like I don't want to make Campbell nervous. I'm like, listen, this girl's not going to be nervous over a sash. It's fine. So Campbell was taking all the pins off of her sash because we think that's what you're supposed to do. We have no idea. But it maybe looks a little more professional because all the girls trade pins and it is kind of cool. Like they have all the different fairs that they visit. But she took it off and like, oh, Campbell, it's dirty. Like we should have probably had this dry cleaned. And so I'm like, call Danna.
Like
I'm sure Danna can wash
like,
it.
It wasn't like it was like dingy. Like
it looks like it's been at a fair.
She wore it at the fair, right? I mean, so it had like that almost like a little bit of like a yellowing to it.
A little dirt dust.
It was a little dusty,
like fair dust.
Agreed.
So it would have been fine, but we're going to try to wash this.
I'm going to say we did a really good job.
I feel like we did good. We could maybe start a business.
We hand wash. So if you need to wash what I think is
a white satin sash
embroidered
with embroidery.
I was worried that the embroidery is because it's colored, so I was worried it might bleed a little. But cold water with a scoop of OxiClean, and then we
put it in a Yeti cooler bucket.
Tom got a Yeti ice bucket from my mother-in-law for
Thank you,
Christmas.
Maria.
Thank you. And so we used it because I was like, well, I wanted to make sure I wanted a very clean bucket. And like my cleaning buckets that I use like when I mop my floor and stuff, they're kind of dirty and dingy, and I didn't want to put a white satin sash
It's like that infomercial where you like drop it in
and it comes
and you pull out clean.
It works.
This is what happened.
Thank you, OxiClean. So we did a scoop of OxiClean and cold water, and we like hand agitated it. Like
both Dan and I
we were both
our
in there
hands
with our hands. And I think it. And so now we have it laying flat to dry on a table.
I think it did great. So if you happen to be at this competition and you see like Campbell's like embroidery bleeding,
don't judge.
Yeah, it's all in good fun. It doesn't matter what your sash looks like.
No, but I do. I think it turned out okay.
I do. I think it's great. We even like taped the tassel at the end so we didn't get it like wet.
I think we did good.
So now it's drying. So hopefully it'll be dry by tomorrow night. So
that's good. No, I feel like I have done. So we did a ski.
You went skiing. Tell us about it.
Just like a mini ski trip this past weekend. We went up to Ellicottville in New York, which I've now decided, by the way, that if and when we ever get a vacation home, I do think I want something up there. I've decided. I just love this little town. I just love it. And I think it would be great because I would literally.
Bill and Andy wanted to do that years ago.
We had talked about that. I genuinely just feel like I would rent it out the majority of the year to make all my money back and, Airbnb it, whatever. And I don't know. I would love to have it. But Tom actually left. He's like, every time we go skiing, which to be clear, I go skiing like once a year.
This year you're going 3.
I am going 3. But he's like, every time you ski, he's like, you do get better. He's like, you always look a little more confident and you always look a little better. And so it was funny because I was not going to ski this trip because it was literally 60 degrees the day before we went and nothing but rain the day we were there. And I was like, I am not a good enough skier and I don't enjoy skiing enough to risk my life. For those that do not know, Kristin had a little rough fall a few years back at Ellicottville. And it was like conditions like that. Like
at the bottom of a hill.
Yes.
Not
and
even
when it
skiing.
is slick and rainy. And I said no. So
those were really bad conditions. So I'm glad they were better for you.
I think that was probably worse. And so my cousin, we went with our cousins, and my cousin is a comparable skier to me. And so we kind of stick together. We're like, and our kids are bugging us to ski. And we're like, what do you care? You're not even going to ski with us anyway.
It's nice. Isn't that nice? They want to hang with you.
It was nice, but like we ski greens and my kids ski blacks. So like,
but isn't it fun? Like when you ski down the hill and then everybody like meets up in the area and then everybody like goes.
Do love. Yeah. And
that's nice.
We ride the lifts up together and we kind of all meet down again.
Did you do fireball ski shots?
We did.
Yay.
We did. We have to. I feel like that's a traditional thing. We have to. But what was funny was I had zero intent on skiing. And so my cousin and I made appointments for a massage at Tamarack, which is the resort in Holiday Valley in Ellicottville. And we said, we're just going to take the money that we would have spent on a ski pass and go get a massage. I think it was a genius move. So we get the massage. P.S. It was the worst massage I've ever had. My back still hurts from it. And we go into town to go to lunch. We're going to shop for the afternoon. And the kids call, and they're like, it's about 1 p.m. And
this would make me so happy as a parent.
It was so sweet. They were like, the girls called us, and they were like, we really want you guys to come. Please come, please come. So I call Tom, and I'm like.
And she's in college, right?
Yes, she's a freshman at Miami. I say my niece, she's really our cousin, but like, Tom is very, very close to his cousin. Yeah. They're like brothers.
So it's so nice that like you guys still do this.
The kids are close, yeah. And we purposely went this weekend because she's heading back to school in another week, and so we wanted to make sure that we would get in a weekend.
Yeah, Miami had an extended break.
Theirs is very long.
Oh, she goes to school with the cute boy. We talked about last week our friend who works for us, Kelly's son.
Yes. Oh, I should totally.
You should do a hookup. Yeah. Because she's a cute girl.
She's adorable. They would be a great little couple. Okay, I need to work on that.
We're matchmaking.
I'm a matchmaker.
Mismatched.
So I love that. So they called. They were like, "Come." So I called Tom. I'm like, "What's the conditions?" Like, he's like, "I swear to God," because he knew he won't lie to me about this. Because if he lies and I get there, I will just leave. So he said, honestly, if you're only going to ski a half day, because I was maybe going to ski the next morning instead. And he's like, if you're only going to do a half day, he's like, it is empty here.
Just come today.
Come today. The conditions are not bad at all. The forecast kind of cleared up a little.
What's a lift ticket there now?
Well, so that was the other thing. So this was one Friday for adults on a full Friday. This was like I think we didn't do the 8 hour. We did the full day because of the difference of like $5. Yeah. I think it was $98. So it's $100 basically.
Cheaper than Disneyland.
Right. So it's $100 a person to ski for the day. Well, a 4 hour is like $80. So I was like, well, I'll just do the 4 hour because it was already like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, we get there and the man was so sweet. He's like, evening hours start in 15 minutes. I'm just going to give you that.
That was great.
So it was perfect. We paid $50. So
Look
now
at this,
I'm
Tom,
like,
and she got some more confidence.
Yes. So
However, it did end up costing him some money
it did, because now my confidence went so high that I needed a whole new ski outfit. But what I will tell you that Tom actually forced me to go get new ski pants because he said I look ridiculous in the ski pants.
Did you look like a snowboarder?
I kind of did. They were like super baggy because I had lost some weight since the last time, and they were they were too big on me. So I looked silly. And then my helmet broke, the little latch on the back that holds your goggles.
And all that, even though you were super nice to me going down the hill.
Okay, so
you were not nice to him?
It's not that I was not nice. It's that we are going down the hill together, and my husband is very generous. My husband can easily ski black diamonds. He's a very good skier, and he stays with me to ski, which was very nice. I think he's worried that I'm going to like fall and die off.
You're going to cost him more money.
Right. And so
I hope she's insured, Tom.
Not for as much as he is. I get more if he goes. But but the entire way down, he's giving me tips, right? He's like, lean forward, put your weight on your front.
Tom is a good teacher.
He's a very good teacher. In my head, I'm not nice to him. So I'm
in your head. So you weren't saying
in my head, I'm like, shut that up. Shut that up. Like, leave me alone. Like, but yet I to be clear, I like him being there because it's like a security blanket with like knowing that he's like either right behind me or right in front of me. But I don't want him to freaking talk to me. Like, just stop speaking. So he wouldn't. He just kept talking. He just kept doing it. So finally, I'm
There's some rage here.
There was so much rage. So finally,
were you rage baiting her?
He was. And so finally, I look at him. We get like to the bottom, not to the bottom of the run, but like to a spot where we're meeting, like you stop for a sec and then you keep going on the next section. And I'm like, I just need to tell you, I need you to shut up. I'm like, I don't like when you talk to me.
I would have been like, whoosh, down the hill, left
like,
her.
Bye. And I realized that is.
And then when you fell, I wouldn't come back to help you.
To be clear, I did not fall one time this entire trip, but I literally was like so annoyed with him, but so grateful that he was skiing with me. But I just needed him to shut up, and he would not shut up.
Well, oh my.
So then we came home and I went to the store and I bought a whole new ski outfit, and
it's really cute.
It's so cute.
Really cute.
It was so unnecessary.
But Danna has a birthday coming up. So tomorrow is her birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Danna.
Thank you. So this was how I justified this little purchase.
January 15th is Danna's, right?
No,
yeah. January 15th is Danna's birthday. And so does January come to an end on your birthday, or does it continue?
Listen, I said this to my husband the other day, and he actually agreed.
Because January is January.
It is. But
Are we retiring
said that one time, like 5 years ago.
We can retire
and
it.
I have not lived it down. And like, it is, like, Tom will tell you that, because I always joke, I'm like, I'm not actually the one that makes a big deal out of my birthday.
No, but I think that's what we all do because it's really fun.
Because I am like, it's not a big deal.
Oh, Danna
it's not a big deal.
loves her
it's not
birthday.
A big deal. It's not a big deal.
Well, she wants all the presents.
I do want, of course I want presents. Like, let's be, you do still have to purchase me something.
She's a materialistic one.
100% I'll own that. But I am not like, let's go out to dinner for my birthday. What are we doing for my birthday? Blah, blah, blah.
We are doing nothing for your birthday.
Like,
unless you want to come to Columbus, you could come to Columbus and stay in the hotel with us, and we could like hang out in Columbus.
I don't want to do
We could go to the Char Bar.
I know.
You could come to the Ohio Fairs Queen contest on your birthday. Doesn't that sound like fun?
No, I have to work at the market.
We'll be thinking of you, Danna, from Columbus.
My husband always does a nice job. Like I don't know why. He does a very nice job. Like always, like he made sure I have to text my mother-in-law because she sent me a very nice birthday gift.
She's good to you.
He's always
Maria, my birthday is October 26th.
right. Like Tom is very good at like making sure that I am taken care of.
My in-laws are great too. So my mother-in-law, she always gives money, which is great, but she always says, spend it on yourself.
So there have been years where she will send me a card with just like, some money in it. And that is what she always says. Like, you're not allowed to pay a bill with that. You're not allowed to like throw it in the bank and just
so I
use
always
it
take
for
a picture of what I send, but like one year I bought a new faucet for our bathroom.
That's a terrible.
But I was so excited about it. I love like renovations. Right. So I got a new faucet.
My mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and it was I was talking to her after I went to the ski store yesterday and spent way too much money there, and I was like, "Well, you can give me money."
No,
towards
I said Aspen Ski and Board. That's in Columbus.
No,
Geiger's in Chagrin Falls.
Geiger's in Chagrin Falls. Also in Rocky River, we love Geiger's.
Yeah.
But I was like, you can just literally give me some money towards this little outfit I just purchased because I did not need to do that. And she's like, that's the easiest thing at all. And I was like, works for me. Sounds great. Like,
that's nice.
Done. And we're going to go out to dinner this weekend. So that's fine.
That'll be fun. We'll take you to dinner for your birthday, at another point.
I'm not worried about
after this week. And then actually Bill goes to board meeting. Someone said something about our schedule. I have a board meeting like a week from Friday, and someone's like, oh, I'll see you at the board meeting. And then we have this like young leaders, Farm Bureau conference. Or are you going to be at that? Like, I'm like, oh man, like our next month is like totally packed. We are like leadership.
We laugh that like
hooked up
at the market. We have like myself and our farm manager and Bill,
which
and
I
his
want
brother.
to be an employee of Patterson Fruit Farm who gets a 3-week vacation, like someone we know.
Same.
I'm like, what? He's still because Parker texts.
He
with
doesn't
him,
come
Bob.
home until this weekend.
No, I'm like, what is he still doing gone?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, I got to go to Bob's. I'm at Bob's. Like I'm doing Bob's.
Living his best life.
And I'm like, Bob's not back.
Living his best
I mean, good
life.
for you, Amy.
No, they deserve it.
Good for you, Bob. You really do.
They
but
do
I'm like,
deserve it. I'm totally
wait
joking.
a second. Why don't I get this vacation package?
I know. Well, because all of your little trips are your vacation.
Listen, I am bettering Ohio agriculture.
We have like a shared calendar for the market. And so if you look at it right now, and Bill, we always harp on Bill because he does a terrible job updating it. And we'll be like, oh, we didn't even know you were going to be gone. Well, he was so proud of himself because he went in and he updated everything in the calendar. Meanwhile, the entire month of January, it's gone.
Well, fan managers
like,
does not.
You guys are like
help. But
no,
yes.
Well, that was like an added one in. But like, I'm like, you guys are seriously gone. Like so much.
We have 3 trips to California, 1 trip to Idaho. Now these are not vacations; these are like for things for Farm Bureau, which we'd had this discussion. It is great to be able to go do these trips.
Well, I think it affords you the opportunity to go to places that you wouldn't necessarily go
Unfortunately, usually they're all to the same towns, like repetitively. But Idaho is not, and the 2 other Californians are to towns I've never been to, so that's good.
And that's as I'm saying.
So like, that's good.
Yes, it's work, but like it is also like a cool opportunity to go see somewhere new.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm not complaining, but there's some busy times. Like winter is like a busy meeting time for agriculture. So we have to talk about a couple things.
But that makes sense.
We're going to run over today.
That's okay.
Because everybody's like not in
That's
the field.
Their down season, right? That makes sense.
So we got to see tons of friends. It was just really, really fun. So I have to mention a couple like key things. So first of all, it's like super, like I love to entertain. And so it's fun to have people like up to our suite after dinner. And this year the suite had a bed in the suite. So we get a suite
What
because...
kind of entertaining are you doing?
Oh, it sounds scandalous, right? So normally like in Anaheim, there's not like a ton of places like you can meet, and the lobby at the hotel gets, so it's really important to like, be able to talk about things after your meeting. So we have a suite where people can hang out. Like when I say hang out, lots of people, like maybe like 15 max.
Yeah,
like
but
it's
I
not
think
a big
that
space.
Is such a like, I want to use the word team building, and that's not the right
but
word
it is.
for
It's
it.
like
but
camaraderie,
it
like
builds camaraderie.
Yes. Like that's important. And
yes,
and
it builds a lot of camaraderie.
But what's that thing you do where you order your groceries?
Instacart.
I got an Instacart account. Do you know that your first 3 deliveries are free?
I do, and that's how I got it. And then they automatically bill you, so be
I'm
careful.
good. So Costco is on Instacart.
Yes.
I did not know this.
Okay, but the pricing is different.
It is a little more expensive
It is more
because their
expensive.
chicken is not $4.99.
Yeah, no, it is a little bit more expensive. However,
but it works for us. It was great.
There are circumstances where it benefits you tremendously.
We didn't have time to we didn't have a car, so we couldn't drive anyway. So I did an Instacart order. Our driver was amazing. They delivered to the hotel. It was so nice. Anyways, I don't remember where we're going with this, but we're talking about the bed in the hotel. So they also use the space to practice for all of our competitors. So Ohio Young Ag Professionals has a discussion meet, Excellence in Agriculture, which I was a long time ago. And then
She just found a way to toot her
Outstanding Young Farmer. No, it's just a really fun competition. And so they use our space to practice like their presentations and things like that. So the one competitor who is just like, I won't say his name because I'll probably embarrass him, but he's super cute. And he's just such a outstanding, like young gentleman. And he was practicing this presentation. Well, at the end of this bed, that's not where we're sleeping. It's just like in the entertaining part, has a TV that's like down in.
Oh, and it like rises up.
And then it rises up.
Yes.
Well, we were like joking around, like, oh, it has to be a TV. Well, we came back and the TV was up and it was like stuck up. And the one gal from Farm Bureau texted, she's like, I'm really sorry, but we could not figure out how to get your TV back down.
So this suite was part of your room. This was
It's
not
attached
a
to our
separate
room. So like we
okay.
had a little tiny room and then it was like this place with like a couch and a couple chairs and a bed. So normally it's like bigger couches, more chairs.
Yeah.
But there's a bed.
That's very
so I don't know
random.
what kind of entertaining some business people do, but a little different. So anyways, so she said, I'm so sorry we couldn't get the TV down. So we got the whole story later and it was like a whole thing. They put it up because they thought they could easier access the, like putting the USB drive in the back of the TV. So it took 3 hotel people to try to get this TV down. Meanwhile, we were so like exhausted. We like went in the room next door and like laid down on the bed and fell asleep because we were waiting for them
While
to repair
they were
it.
like working on
and
it.
Bill said he heard him saying, I think they fell asleep. We're just going to leave. But it took 3, like the housekeeping ladies, like, I'm going to have to get maintenance. Maintenance had to get someone else and someone else had to get someone else. So we're taking a nap next door and we've got 3 hotel workers trying to figure out how to put this TV back down. So that was funny. But Tim Tebow spoke, so we got to see Tim Tebow.
That's pretty neat.
He is a big, muscular man with a really good message. I mean, just such a fun story, but he's cute.
It's nice to look at.
I mean, his pants must be custom.
I have to tell you really quick, just speaking of nice to look at, go watch The Housemaid and enjoy the view.
I am never going to watch The Housemaid.
We went to the movies this week and I watched it, and if you haven't read the book, read the book. It's a good book. Watch the movie because this guy, his body is probably like Tim Tebow's.
Tim Tebow's legs were so big that his pants had to be custom because I don't think normal pants make pants that big when your like waist is so little.
But you know what? I bet you like a lot of football players have to do that.
I'm sure.
Because,
Fortunately, they can
they're
afford
huge.
to do it.
Well,
but he
they-
has
of
such a good
course.
story, such a good mission, and that was fun. And I feel like there was something else. What did I text you we needed to talk about?
Camel toe.
Oh my gosh. Talk about embarrassing things.
Did you have camel toe?
No, so I did not have camel toe, but I told someone to look at my camel toe. Okay, so I'm not even going to divulge who this was, but I said it and I'm like, oh my gosh. So this person told me cute outfit. I got lots of cute outfits. So I was wearing this outfit and it's like a denim top and bottom. You've seen it before, but it has like camel colored buttons that are like, have a little brown swirl. And I have camel colored closed-toed heels that I would have liked to wear with it, but I gave them up because I put on loafers because of all the walking. Like I took them off. I'm like, forget this. Like I'm not wearing these. And I said, oh, my outfit would be so much cuter with my camel toes. And then I stopped. I'm like, oh my. And she's like, well, I wasn't going to say anything. I'm like, oh, gee whizzers.
That didn't go the right way.
I said camel colored closed-toed heels is
Yes.
what I meant.
Right.
So we laughed about it, but I'm
That's
like,
awesome.
way to insert foot in mouth.
That's
and
all right. That's
like
all right.
really create a,
Know your audience.
well, fortunately to this person, like she could handle it. So I'm glad it wasn't like someone else because I would have been mortified.
Yeah.
But I just shared it with all of you. So until next time, friends, we're mismatched.